welcome back to my channel. I am so excited. Yes, so excited because it feels like forever since I've been up here to film a video for you guys. I took a few days off after our DC trip. I just really needed a break. So I'm really happy to be back today, and I decided for today's video that I wanted to do a review on my YSL clutch, the Uptown clutch. Now I've had this for a couple years, but I've never reviewed it. So I did use this when we went out to dinner in DC, and it holds quite a lot. So if you want to see what all of this holds, stick around. And not only that, I also have a Lagos reveal. Oh yeah, Dawn has got me started on this beautiful brand of jewelry. I've always been a Yerman fan, and Lagos, if you're not familiar with it, is comparable to David Yurman. All right, so I'll show you what I got and we'll get this party started. And you know, you guys, I always forget to ask you guys to subscribe. I've been in a bit of a funk here on my channel. I have gotten some new subscribers lately, but not as many as usual. And yes, I'd love to see my channel grow. So if you could take just a second to go down there, hit subscribe to my channel, and turn on the notification bell so you will know when I upload new videos, which is usually twice a week. I would really, really, really appreciate it. All right, guys, so check out my little gnomes up there that Kevin Allen got me. They're so adorable. Again, thank you, Kevin. It was such a sweet gift. He knows that I love gnomes. I just really love gnomes. I just want to tell you that we had the most fabulous trip. We took my mom up to DC, and she hasn't been up there in quite a few years. I think Jordan has been married for about 7 years. It's been about 7 years. She went up there for the wedding, but since he has lived there, she has not actually been. So he's actually moved a couple of times since he's lived there, and so we took my mom up to DC, and he got to see where my nephew works. He works there in the Capitol. For those of you that don't know, he lives on Capitol Hill. She got to go all through the Capitol. She got the grand tour. She was just thrilled to see where her grandson lives and works. So it was a fabulous trip, you guys. And thank you all so much for your understanding. I hate to not put out a video twice a week because, I don't know, I'm committed. And those of you that have been supporting me for so long, I just really appreciate it. And I feel like I really do owe you guys. I owe you guys continuity because so many of you tell me, oh, I look forward to the videos every week. And I'm so glad that you do. All right, guys. So the first thing that I want to show you is I'm going to do the Lagos reveal. Now, look at this beautiful box that Lagos comes in. Those of you that have been watching me know that I have purchased a couple of pair of earrings, and I found a ring that I loved, and it's not in this box, but I wanted to show you the beautiful packaging. It's just so beautiful. It's actually this ring. I love a good stacking ring. It's this one here, and it's the caviar. You can see the beaded caviar, and it's just sterling silver, and then the back side of it is just kind of shiny, and I have it stacked with this Yerman ring. I've had this Yerman ring, the one on the bottom, for several years. I want to get one more because you guys know I love stacking rings. Like, I have stacked my love rings, the tricolor. I got all the colors. I think I'm going to find a Lagos ring with maybe a stone, maybe to go in the middle. So I love it, you guys. I just love easy rings. I'm not a huge ring person. I'm an earring person. But I saw this ring and I thought it's so simple, and it's right down my alley. I just really like it. I've been wearing it nonstop. I haven't taken it off, and it's just a beautiful ring. Check out Lagos jewelry. I will list in the description box the earrings that I own and this ring, and also a few of my other favorites. I will list for you because you need to try it out, because like this ring was $200. $200 for this beautiful ring. I will list the Yerman ring as well. I think it's still current, but I have had it for several years. Now, I'm going to start and tell you guys about this pouch because I've used it before. I've always loved it, and I thought I have not yet shown what fits inside this beautiful Uptown pouch. You guys know that it's not new, but it is still available, and it comes in other colors and even croc, and I love it because it's just a handheld, classy looking clutch. I always reach for this whenever I'm going somewhere really nice, like a nice restaurant. So let me show you what fits inside this beautiful Uptown clutch. Okay, one other thing. I do this every time. I did want to say the Lagos ring, the one on top is $200, and the David Yurman ring is currently $175. So I love the look of it. It's just simple and I just love it. Okay. Now we will talk about this Uptown pouch. I just looked up the price. It is $625. I know that I didn't pay that much for it because I've actually had this one a couple of years. There's really no way to put a strap on it. I know that some people like to take straps and put here and kind of wind it around, but I don't do that. This is meant to be a clutch, and that is the way that I use it. I've had it, as I said, for several years. I love the gold and the black and just the pebbled look. I would love to get another one, maybe in the beige color someday with the gold hardware. So it would have a totally different look, but I do wear black a lot and I just absolutely love it every time I use it. It is definitely a special occasion clutch for me. It's not like I've used it a lot, but well, I have used it quite a bit. It's not like something I would use on a weekly basis. I think that's what I'm trying to say. But I really love a handheld clutch. I think it just looks very sophisticated and very elegant. And every time I use it, I think I should use this more. So the thing is that it's definitely very user-friendly. It's a perfect size. And even though it is so flat, it's flat as a flitter. Now don't ask me what a flitter is, you guys, but it's super, super flat. You see that? And it has a magnetic closure here. You hear that? And it's strong enough. It's pretty strong, you guys. Pretty strong. I've never had a problem with it. So I wanted to point that out. And then on the inside of it, it's just a big dark open hole, and there are no pockets or anything inside, which is perfect because you can really, if you put your things in there correctly, you can put quite a bit. So we're gonna put some stuff in here. I'm gonna show you what I took with me when I use this clutch. All right. You know, I was thinking of getting a cream color, and I thought maybe if I do, I will get one with a strap, but I don't think so. I think if I do, and when I do, get a cream color, because sometimes I do need cream, I'm probably just gonna get the same one. That's how much I love this. I do highly recommend it. Now, if not having some kind of a loop or something to put on the bag bothers you, then don't get it. But if you don't mind carrying it like this, carrying it, you know, kind of carrying it like this, like I do, you know, if that doesn't bother you, then by all means try it out, but it's just fabulous. But like I said, there's just no way to put a strap on this. Okay, I have an iPhone 11 Pro, and it's a pretty good size phone. So let me just put it in here and show you. So I just slide it down in there. See, there's lots of room. Okay, so I have my phone, and you can't even tell it's in there. Okay, so you know, using a bag like this, I'm usually on a date, or like when we were in DC, we were with the family, so I didn't have to worry about keys. So that's another thing. So I'm gonna pull some things out of my bag of the day. My Chanel medium-size cocoa handle with the lizard handle. You guys, now, I don't love the lizard handle. A lot of people do. I don't love it. I almost sold this bag. I'm so glad that I didn't. You guys, Chanel prices are out of control, out of control. I'm just so happy that I have the bags that I do. All right, so when we were in DC, I did not carry my wallet. I I had this pouch with me that goes with the Felici, and it's flat and it has money in it, and I put my credit card and my driver's license in this pouch. So along with my phone, I put this Felici pouch behind my phone. We'll put it in there now. So there it is. Now you could, and I have used a card holder with it, but that's just what I happen to have on the trip. I love that pouch to put money in and credit cards. So there we go. I have my little thin Chanel mirror. You guys, if you don't have one, you need one. I gave one away one year at Christmas, and I just think everybody needs one because look at it. It's just so flat. It fits in just about anything. So I had my little mirror. Bam. No stress. No stress. So far I've got my phone, my Felici pouch with my money and credit cards, and my ID, my mirror. And what do I need next? You guys know what I need next. I need a lipstick and a lip pencil. Now, while I'm pulling it out of here, I do want to show you, and Cammie, you've been looking for a lipstick holder. I love this, by Aspinall of London. So I just got this not long ago. And this is the best little lipstick holder because it's got the mirror. I've got my Dior lip oil inside of it. I've got 2 lip pencils inside of it, and a Hermes lipstick, what I'm wearing today, my very, very favorite, number 11. I love it, you guys. Number 11, beige, neutral, or natural. I think natural. I can't see without glasses, but anyway, of course I didn't have this in there. I put a lip pencil and a lipstick inside of it. I just kind of put the lip pencil down in the bottom, just laid my lipstick there on top like that. And again, bam, it closes so easily. Look how beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's so classy. Just doing this video and looking at it in the monitor, I think I need to just go ahead and get the beige one. I've wanted it ever since I've had this, and I've literally had this probably about 3 years or more. Oh, I know, there was another thing that I had in there. I always take some kind of a hand cream with me, and this is the Beekman, just a little small hand cream, and I just kind of slid it in there like this. Just kind of slid it in there. And really, for an evening out, that's really all you need. And if you do need keys, you could just put your key fob in there. But I didn't need keys, and that's all that I put in there. It's everything I need for a night out. And it looks really pretty. I mean, it's still really flat, but you can see where it's kind of puffed out a little bit. But that's the way it's supposed to be once it's filled. It's not overfilled, and it still is just so beautiful, so elegant. I absolutely love it, and I can't believe that I have had this Uptown pouch all this time. I've never done a review on it. I've never shown you what fits inside, and when I was in DC, I thought to myself, I'm going to show them while I have this on my mind. So I came home, unpacked, put it on my desk so I would not forget, because you guys, I highly recommend it. It's great for parties, it's great for special nights out, and like I said, I have used it quite a bit. And look at it. It looks brand new. The back of it is just plain and simple. And then you have the beautiful YSL emblem on the front. Fabulous. I absolutely love this Uptown pouch. If you have any questions about this gorgeous Uptown pouch, it's not a new bag, but it is still, you can find it at Neiman Marcus, 5 to 10% off on Rakuten. You can find it everywhere, you guys, in fine department stores or on the YSL site, but I would highly, highly recommend this gorgeous pouch. And like I said, I cannot believe I've never really talked about it before. So now, you guys, I do want to talk to you about something that I have been doing to improve upon myself. It's something that my sister and I are doing together. We've made a pact. So for 2 weeks, we are going to cut out all sugar. I'm not really one to go on diets, but I think everybody from time to time, you know, puts on a pound or two, and it's just very important to keep our weight down and really watch what we eat because of our health. Duh, it's, you know, just common sense. But I love sweets. Like, I could do without food and just live off sweets. I really could. And I know that my A1C was up a bit, and I finally got it down, and I told my sister, let's go on a no sugar for 2 weeks, because I read an article the other day that really, you know, stuck with me. You know, things that will happen if you just cut sugar out for 2 weeks. I feel like if you would just try it, just take on the no sugar for 2 weeks challenge. And if you decide to do it, let me know, because it's really not that hard. I love sugar, you guys. I really haven't missed it. So it's been several days now, and I have started drinking Coke Zero, which I don't really drink a lot of Coke, and I've always drank, or a lot of pop rather. If I want a Coca-Cola, I'll have one, but maybe twice a week. I'll tell you that I can tell already, just from this week of not having sugar, one of the things in the article that it said is you will immediately notice a slimmer face. And I feel like I do. I don't know. And my sister said the same thing tonight. We went out to dinner, and she said, I can tell that my face is thinner. And that's what it said in the article that I read. You will immediately notice a thinner face. And then by the time the 2 weeks is over, you'll definitely notice a thinner tummy. If you eat a lot of sugar, your body may not get the signal that you're full, and you may continue to overeat. So if you cut out sugar, you're going to definitely lose weight. It's just the way it works. I'm going to read to you 12 things that happen when you stop eating sugar. The first thing is, if you stop eating sugar, you'll lower your risk of heart disease dramatically, and also your inflammation. So if you suffer with inflammation or swelling, that will help you dramatically. This is something that I feel like, I don't know, I just wanted to add something like this to my channel, something that's helpful. I have not been really buying anything much. I am kind of, and really it's not like before when I said, oh, I'm on Van Island. I'm not making a joke about it. I just feel like it's really good to control yourself, and even control yourself with buying and eating sugar and anything like that. So 12 things that happen when you stop eating sugar. Okay, so number one, you will become more mentally sharp. Now let me tell you how I feel. I feel like I'm not as sluggish. I feel like I always had that 2 o'clock sluggish, like, you know, sluggishness or whatever. At 2 o'clock, I just want to, you know, if I'm home, I just want to lay back in the recliner and doze off, or lay across my bed sideways. You know, I think to myself, just for a few minutes. And the next thing I wake up, it's 2 hours later. So I haven't had any urge or inclination whatsoever. I do feel like it has helped me mentally. Your risk of diabetes decreases, of course, and your A1C will go down. So that is huge. Definitely refined sugars in your body will actually prevent you from realizing that you've overeaten. So if you get rid of refined sugar, you know, that's a huge thing, because tonight at dinner we had a Reuben sandwich and a baked potato, and I ate most of my baked potato and I ate a half a Reuben sandwich and took the rest home, when normally I would gobble down the whole thing. So I don't know, I wasn't full, but I was satisfied, and I feel like I'm becoming more aware of how I feel, or how my body feels. So you'll definitely lose weight. That's another thing. You'll feel lighter, brighter, and happier. And I do. I really do, you guys. And I've told you before, I've went through some difficult times this year. For the most part, I do feel a lot, I would say, lighter. I don't feel stuffed or full or bloated. That's something that my sister and I talked about tonight at dinner, that she said, I don't feel bloated and I don't look bloated. And I said, I don't either. And it's only been probably 3 or 4 days. So I can't wait to see how I feel at the end of 2 weeks. The next thing that will happen, your skin will glow. And I really believe that, because I believe that our skin, you know, our eyes, whatever's going on the inside will also show on the outside. So I feel like, you know, by cleansing our body of all these refined sugars and just stuff that's really bad for you and having a more clean diet, I definitely believe that your skin will glow and you'll look healthier. You won't get sick as often. I believe that, because if you eat high amounts of sugar, it will wreak havoc on your immune system. So think about that, you guys. Just, it's not really worth it. And I have always been the kind of person, I'm not really a foodie. I'm a social eater. I always tell Dawn that. I love to eat when I'm with people, but when I'm by myself, I just drink my cachava shakes and it fills me up. But I'm also, if I'm home, I'll grab a cookie, go about my business. But I've stopped doing that. I've kind of broken that habit. You can break habits and form new habits fairly quickly. So I do feel like, you know, sugar is really bad for our immune system, and also you'll age slower. Now, who doesn't want that, right? I just want to be the best version of myself. I just want to be my best, my most healthy, and take care of my body and the way I feel, you know, for my children and my grandchildren, and really for myself. So you will age slower. You will have better breath. I feel like that's true. I really do. You'll have healthier teeth. Of course you will. And it will also help your gums to be healthier. Your sex life will get a boost. Well, that makes sense, because if you feel lighter and happier and you don't feel bloated and you don't feel sleepy, of course you're going to be, you know, more, you know, well, I started to say something I shouldn't say. I almost had a Winnie moment, but you know what I mean? It makes sense. You feel good about yourself. So yes, it will help boost your sex life. You'll sleep better. Now, that's the only thing I haven't really noticed yet, because I have a really hard time at night sleeping. I'm hoping that it will improve. I will let you guys know. But that's the only thing I haven't really noticed that's helped me yet. And also, after you do this challenge, I feel like if you really stick with it and drink a lot of water, it will help you stop eating sugar for good. Now, I'm never really going to do that. If I'm at a party or if I'm somewhere and I want to have something sweet, I'm not going to deprive myself of a treat. But I don't want it to be a big part of my life, because it always has been. I love snacks and sugar, and I just want to cut out most of it. So anyway, you guys, I just want to share that with you guys and challenge you maybe to go 2 weeks without sugar and see if you can tell a difference. I'll let you know about the sleep thing. That's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed my review on my beautiful YSL pouch and my beautiful Lagos ring. I love it. I know it's simple, but I love a simple ring. I love a nice stacking ring. And anyway, you guys, don't forget to subscribe. I will see you guys in a couple of days. Peace.